By the way, no one's ever challenged it. You know why? Probably because they don't understand the significance of it. They read through this, they go blah, blah, blah. He's one of the people, I say, yeah, 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 and they read down, they get down to the meat of it, right? Well, I'll tell you something. Being a people of the United States is what gives me the authority to bump off the judge. Get him, legally speaking, off the bench. He's still there. I let him play the part. I actually assist him in scamming the opposing attorney. Okay? You read the transcripts. That example case has also the transcripts. You can see how the judge reacted. Check out how the judge talked before he found out he was number 2. Okay? And then compare that to how he talked in the court after he got the order, vacating his order. Big change in attitude. And my method is educate the judge. Then when the judge wants to do something, he looks to me and he says, I think we should do such and such. And he says, is that okay? Or he says, or he just looks at me. And I say, yes, Your Honor, that sounds good. That's fine. What am I doing? He's not making the order. I'm authorizing him to make my order. Okay? Then he turns to the attorney, and all attorneys are taught in law school that the judge is an 800-pound gorilla, and if the gorilla demands a banana, what do you give him? You give him a banana. They're actually taught that in school. And so when he turns to the attorney and he says, is that all right with you? I have never, ever heard anyone say to the judge, no, Your Honor, you can't do that. Or I won't let you do that or anything, or object anyway. No, they say, yeah, okay, by the time you get to that point. But what's the difference? In the first case, the judge is asking for authority. In the second case, he's being polite and being soft with the guy. Because I'm the king of the court, okay? Sovereign of the court. And all I have to do is say, I'm one of the people, and that covers it. Now, they don't necessarily understand what you're saying, so the very first time when I'm in court, all I do is if the judge does something, I say I object. He says, why do you object? I say, well, I really don't wish it that way. No, or I wish it to be some other way. Why do I say wish? Because when you're a king, my wish is his command. Okay, that's centuries of tradition backing me up. So it sounds like I'm talking softly, but I'm not. That's an order when I say I wish. The judge, in his initial ignorance, will say, well, if that's the best you can do, you're overruled. I say, well, for the record, I do object.